Daily Sketch 9, Panda Bear. Can you see that better now? Yes? Okay, my class can see this now. Shape of the head, you want to really make sure you're wider than the body. The body comes in, you need to decide on the jaw, where exactly that body will come. And then it's a very soft curve in, but it doesn't go quite that far down. So I'm just giving the gesture of how far down this curves for this panda. But then the feet, if you look at his little feet, they come just barely past the cheek. Okay, so I would come down here and here, and then I need to decide where the feet start. So I kind of want to get the idea of the arms first. And then really I need to pay close attention to that negative space of the white of the belly to get this more accurate. So I need to come in here. And I think that's close. Theirs is a little closer, but for what I care about, I'm going to leave it like this. Okay, and then I can put halfway, a little bit more than halfway up the arm. I've got his little legs coming out. And then this side, the body comes out a little bit more. And it seems like there's an angle from here to here slight. Do you see that? It's not straight across. So here's the legs, should come out here if you're going straight across, but since there's an angle, I'm going to dip this down a little bit. And it continues down here. Pretty close. I'm coming out a little far, so maybe I'll bring this in a little bit. Okay, then stop and really look. Look at your proportions, see if that's close. Then if it is and you're happy, let's go for the ear shape. Where does the ear start on the head? On the top. Where does it end? On the side. Okay, and then I'm going to look at the distance between the two ears and start my next ear. It angles to the side. It's not straight up and down. And then angle here, ends about there. I've got some hair. And then I really want to pay attention to the shape of the eyes and where the eyes are. So really look at this, you guys. You've got this side of the head to where the eye starts. These cute black circles, okay? And then over here you've got quite a lot of width. So his head's tilted. So I'm going to just mark right here. Look at from the top of the head where the eye starts. And then this comes straight down. And then I'm going to pay attention to the side of the face. How close does this come to the edge? Then I want to go to my next eye, the distance in between the two. And then this dips down sweet, so he looks like this little worried panda. Who doesn't love a sweet worried panda, right? Now look, my width is off. And so I think I have too much distance, so I'm just going to shift all of it over. And see if that looks any better. Okay, is that exact? No. Is it close and I'm happy? Yeah. Yeah, I feel okay about that. Okay, and then the little nose is clear over to the side. If you look over here, the nose comes into the black area and outside of it. So I want to make sure I'm kind of giving that same idea. And that's pretty close. So now I can go in and start adding the detail, the soft curves. I can shade. Usually I don't care if you shade on a daily sketch, but where the panda's black and white, it's kind of nice to have that. So I'm just going to do all of that. Strengthen my lines. I had this one student years ago. She was really cute. She made this pendant in this jewelry making class that I taught, and it was a panda head, and it was so darling, and she loved panda bears. And guess where she worked? Panda Express. She totally did. She wanted to work at Panda Express because she loved pandas, which is pretty funny. Now they just leave the eyes white, and you can do that, or you can shade them in, whatever you're feeling. Okay, and then I'm just going to do a quick shade in, and we'll be done. I really like this pencil because it's so fast to shade in for quick sketches. Big fat lead works awesome. When I shade in, I always go back through and kind of darken those lines up because sometimes you'll lose that edge. And also when you're shading in, try not to drag your hand through it so you don't get those smudges that are so unattractive. Voila, panda! You can go back through and kind of clean it up if you want.